everyone. Welcome back to Game 3 of the Grand Finals. We're watching Team Weak3n up against Team Jerbie, and they're going to decide it all with this one game. And this is it. We have no more games to play. It's going to be over after this.
Right off the bat, we're going to see an invade. More than likely, we see all 5 grouping up. Maybe they'll just hide in this red buff and bait the invade.
Or just build a fort and stay there.
Yeah, forever.
You never know. Pillows.
And the bun can hide in it, too.
Yeah, exactly. Or they just eat the rabbit for food.
No, too far.
What?
Too far.
Why?
My God.
All right, we'll eat the noodle.
Monster.
Al dente.
Yeah, Artemis is going to spot it out. Oh, she's not facing the right direction. They're going to... Oh my God, they're not going in the correct way. She gets the pull. This might be first blood. Time stop goes off. Spirit arrow goes off. Artemis goes down.
Great pickup there by Team Jerbie, going right in. This is exactly what they've done every single game. Come with the 5-man invade. They got to expect this. This has been the strategy from the get-go. Team Jerbie has not deviated. They got to be ready. And you see right there, Artemis kind of hanging out, not looking the right direction, kind of just waiting for the invade to come through. It came in a different direction than they're used to. It always comes on the right side, and they go over to the left. But this time they went to the left side first. They got to expect it. They didn't. First blood goes to Team Jerbie. Now you look at it, 545 gold, 230 experience. This isn't a monumental increase, but this is going to set the pace for the rest of the laning phase. This is going to make things difficult for Team Weak3n as they try to catch up to this, because that gave gold, a little bit of gold to everyone, a little bit of experience to everyone, so they'll start hitting levels first, they'll start getting items first, they'll start pushing the waves faster,
I didn't
and it starts
like
to scale
that play,
up.
by the way, right there. Now, when Bakasura walked past the mid camp, he saw 2 people. He should have recognized, since the jungler wasn't on left, that he was doing the solo red buff. Had Bakasura recognized this, even if he didn't pick up the first blood, he could have ate that minion for free without even using the Hand of the Gods, stealing away every point of experience Weak3n was looking to get. But he didn't put that together. They did get back to the lane safely, and now Weak3n is actually farming the jungle, not taking any of the solo experience, and Baka's getting some free levels.
He certainly is, and that's going to keep him ahead right now, and Baka's one of those characters that loves to be ahead. His claim to fame is damage. He just likes to be able to deal damage, popping the Butcher Blades, getting the ultimate down, and then just shredding people. If he doesn't have it, he's not really providing anything here. You're going to see Artemis, instead of pushing up in the mid lane, Isis is up against the one, the only Chronos played by Jerbie. It seems like it's pretty even thus far. Chronos currently sitting at 2,000 gold versus the Isis, who is at 1,900. So again, that first blood does affect things a lot, especially the mid camps that followed thereafter. Chang'e versus Ao Guang there in the right side lane, pushing up against the tower, see if they can't get some kind of kill going on. The next kill will be important as well, because it'll change that lane for the better, depending on who gets the kill off. Mid camps will be respawning in about 15 seconds or so, and you got another Weak3n's going for him.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking maybe 10 seconds at this point. Bakasura is going to find himself in the same spot as these guys. Jerbie rotates as well. It's going to be Spirit Ball versus Stop Time here. The Hand of the Gods is going to be ready on both sides, so whoever gets the first hit has a chance of pulling this. Zamazul actually just pushing to push out, and they're going to abandon this and go for the left side, which Athena has already started. Actually, look, they're just going to push the lane out, make sure they don't miss any more experience. I think I would have let the creeps kill at least one more there. But they do earn something from there. Sobek runs in. Hand of the Gods is going to be used there. Probably not going to chase that.
Yeah, he's going to get out there. Looks like he didn't have his Hand of the Gods available, though, if he just used it right away. It doesn't take a whole lot in the beginning, just a few hits, and then the Hand of the Gods put it out. So he knew he had them, so the Hand of the Gods had to be on cooldown there. Boxer comes through, gets the hit off there, and that's going to be pretty much one camp per team. So that splits it down the middle. You see the gold lead is still in favor of Team Jerbie, 841 gold and 536 experience. Now, of course, it's going to come down to minions being pushed into towers, minions being missed. Charge right in the left lane, going after the niche. She's going to backflip right away to avoid the damage that follows up. Tail whip to respawn. But, Artemis and Sobek, they both know nothing's going to follow here. Taunt comes through, not enough duration, though. Looks like Mercury's looking for opportunity, not going to be able to get it. He doesn't have his ultimate, he just needs a special delivery to go with. Now, it's important to know that if you're going to go for a Neath, you have to get her after the backflip. She's going to have it no matter what. You have to be able to have the positioning to get her once that backflip has been used. Looks like they don't really have it just yet. Neath is level 5. He's standing on a ward. They know that he's there.
What I'm thinking here is, why doesn't he realize that there's a ward there? He is a seasoned player. He should know that is a hot spot.
Yep.
And he's just wasting time. And check this out. Bakasura had a chance to go back to the base for free right there.
Well, the biggest thing, too, is if you're hanging out there and they're not leaving their tower, you know that there's a ward there. Even if even if it's not a common spot, if they're reacting to it, if something seems strange, and even then, if you're a jungler and you don't know there's a ward there, why waste your time? And speaking of don't know, right side Chang'e trying to get the kill here on the Ao Guang. He's gonna get it. There goes the ultimate coming right on top of the follow-up damage. Ao Guang solo has been pretty ineffective today, having a lot of trouble keeping up.
Oh, well, speaking of keeping up here, Mercury is looking for something. K-Spot's going to be forced down here. He's stunned out. He will get the heal, but he will not get out. Jumping away, the special delivery is going to be good. And here comes the Athena ult. Might be able to save something here. Wow. I don't know what they can do. There is no Sonic Boom available to them. Weak3n disappears, and that's the potion.
There goes an issue something to the Sobek as well. Under tower range. Good block by the Athena in front of the Sobek, forcing him to back off. Chronos trying to get this. One more tower shot will do it. He's going to rewind. It's going to make a great play there. A 3-for-1 exchange, but the tower comes out in time to stop the rewind. But even so, it was a 3-for-1 beautiful play.
Does it even count? The archers got the kill there.
The tower.
Or it said tower?
Yeah.
Or either way, the tower got the kill, meaning that they're only getting assist on Sobek. That helps nothing.
Absolutely nothing. 4 minutes and 42 seconds in this match. We're going to see a 1,600 gold lead and 2,400 experience for Team Jerbie. Almost 5 minutes into this game. It's looking so good for them to start out. Boxer getting pretty low here by the camp here on the right side. He healed himself right back up with that E-minion, as well as the assistance there from Chang'e. There goes Isis in the mid lane, pushing up against the Chronos. Throws out the time rift and time stop. Spear ball going to come out. Not going to land, though. But we'll see that we push over into the right lane. Ao Guang, level 8 versus level 8 on the Chang'e. Look at the individual numbers here. Ao Guang is going to be sitting here at 3,400 gold. The most on his team, surprisingly enough, although he has been the most unmolested or unharassed in his lane. No jungle games coming out so far. John God's going to be sitting right now at 3,700, so a 300 gold swing.
And now Jerbie rotating over to the left side, looking for respawns on mid camps. A few creeps remain here. K-Spot, Zamu rushing forward. Weak3n looking for the Sonic Boom. And now, I don't know what they're trying to do here. Is this a contest for mid camps? You see Jerbie just finishing that up there. They drop a ward over here, so there is a spot to be seen. Now, right lane, again, getting pressured. This poor Ao Guang has been pushed back a lot, and yet no jungler presence.
Not at all. It's surprising enough, but he has had his own battles to fight. I mean, you can see Mercury losing the pot in the mid lane, going to left lane and hanging out far too long. And he's already far enough behind as it is, 3,400 gold. In fact, that's going to be less than the lowest player on the enemy team. He is being out-farmed right now by Athena. So he has other things to focus on. He's kind of leaving the solo lane to their own devices. Hopefully, Ao Guang can hold on for the time being. Mid-camp being pressured here. There's the taunt. Athena actually almost got those. 3-handed of the gods being used there in the mid lane, trying to grab those up. Chang'e actually making her way over to the mid lane. Ao Guang following up here. This may be a big team fight.
Oh, Weak3n actually Sonic Booms. This could be really dangerous. He's going to start, he pukes everywhere, and now he's laying the Ethereal Fist down, but in the back. They wasn't able to get it. Baby Baka's not quick enough. Waxing Moon's too far away, aiming for Zamu, which they do get. It looks like Weak3n will escape from this, and now Jerbie is looking for it. I hit a jump there. Continue on, Drybear.
Looks like the jump on top of it. Artist going towards the left lane, being forced back here about half HP. They have a taunt. Great trap coming out. Surprisingly enough, I think they decided to go for shield wall instead of the taunt, so couldn't actually get in on top of that. Chang'e and the jungler could actually take away the movement speed buff. As previously mentioned, the lowest rung of trying to capitalize on the enemy team losing players. Just take the jungle away. Get some kind of farm. If you don't feel like you get a tower or any objective, just grab some jungle farm away from them, some buffs, and get some minor leg up on the enemy team right now. 7 minutes, 20 seconds into this match, we're going to see a 2,000 gold lead and 3,200 experience lead so far. Isis in the mid lane going to push up against the enemy Chronos and Bakasura. There goes the time rift and time stop combo, which just cleared the wave instantly.
All right, so now Weak3n on the right side looking for something to farm level 7 right now. Cripplingly low. Is taking creep damage. Major looking to go off Hand of the Gods. Going to throw Weak3n in the tower, but there's still many creeps to be had here. No damage done whatsoever to Halvir as he heals himself through the little amount that they were able to do. Weak3n hanging out here. He just barely escaped the last engagement. I don't know what he's going to be able to do. I see two mid camps, both respawn. First one, it looked like it went to Zamu, not 100% there. We hear the Sonic Boom getting charged. He does go for it. Jerb does not have a way out of this except for rewind, which he gets. Unbelievable play. He's going to turn this around. Stop time's going to miss. Probably going to be a wash.
He's going to back off there. Ice is going to back off. Looks like the Mercury's going to go for the mid camp. So it is warded, though, so they know that he's right there. Baka might even jump over the wall for the Hand of the Gods or even in combo. He's going to go for the Puke, actually, jumping right on top of it, but doesn't have the range. A good stun on top of it. Circle protection, going to buy some time. The heal might be huge, but it's not going to be huge enough. Very, very low. Curl's going to get it with basic attacks, and the Isis goes down. Bakasura forced back. Looks like Athena and Sova going to go at it, but not a whole lot of damage here. And given the victory, they're just going to start the Gold Fury.
I mean, why not? Weak3n's back at the base here. Taking a look at Sobek, level 1 hand versus level 3 hand. They have nothing to contest here. Sobek should be farming. He has nothing to offer this fight. And now he had a charge prey out. That's even wasted mana. Another victory for Team Jerbie right now, who is currently up close to 4,000, 3,800, and of course, almost 5,000 experience, as well as this team opts not to entirely go back to the base, but to continue farming smartly. Very strong.
Artemis in the left lane going to push up here. There goes the clear, pushing this back. Going to try and pick up something. Neith and Athena going at it head-to-head here against the Artemis. Artemis level 10 right now. Artemis actually going to be the most farmed on her team, 4,700 gold, but that pales in comparison to Jerbie's 6,000 gold individual overall. And again, we see a situation where the support tank rushes tier 3 Hand of the Gods, and it gives you so much safety.
Right. Then again, she is very far ahead. Taking a look at the scoreboard, we see Insane's 800 gold up right now, which is pretty much a little bit more than enough to finish that and put him just slightly in the lead. But then you look at Giga, he has actually opted for level 3i. So Sonic Boom goes out, Spirit Ball misses. Jerbie's going to do a quick rewind, which will waste Defender of the Olympus. And now inside the tower, forced to jump out. Bakasura is pushed. Weak3n could be in trouble. Forced to Beads. Waxing Moon is going to miss, as will Spirit Ball on each side. Switching his target, Sobek aims for the 3. I don't know if that was a good choice. Charge Prey goes off. Jerbie might be in trouble. He gets the fling into the Spirit Ball, turns around for the stop time. Zamu disappears. Weak3n forced to retreat. Alkwang joins the fight, but too little too late as Bakasura freely takes the mid camp on the left side.
Alkwang's looking right there to clear out the wave, not gonna hit. He's hoping they would dodge it by hearing the sound. Boar comes out, charge spray. He's still alive. The rift is gonna get him, and Chunga's gonna go down. Now Athena gets a double taunt, but has no mana left to do anything. A stray arrow from Artemis is gonna take her down. Zero reason she needed to be there. She ends up giving her life away. Ends up being a 2-for-2 when it's all said and done. 10 minutes and 48 seconds into this match. We're 10-3. Team Jerbie is currently up 3,500 gold. It's looking good for them. The Gold Fury was also taken. 3 minutes left on that respawn. But right now, Team Weak3n needs to pick it up.
They do a little bit. I mean, we have 5,400 experience separating these two, and we've generally seen the captains dead even throughout the game. And this game, we see Jerbie 5 levels ahead of Weak3n. As we see a pause come out, I don't see any DCs here, at least not yet, so I'm unsure of the overall call. We'll be checking in with the admins to try to figure out what caused this pause. But until then, Dry Bear.
Me.
What's your perfect Sunday?
My perfect Sunday. It's a very, very good question. I don't think I've ever been asked that before. I'm going to have to think about this one because I don't have an answer ready.
Think it up.
Sunday is a day of the week.
Oh, look at this. The chat's going on. They're saying, hey, we need to kill this Artemis. But it should be considered that even though he's been doing very well in terms of kills, we see Yellow below a little bit under farmed here. He has not been pressuring very, very much in the jungle. He should
Both junglers are not doing well.
Well, I mean, we've seen Weak3n get picked off, repeatedly pushed out of fights.
Right.
Whereas Bakasura has generally had free roam of the jungle. The unpause comes out. He's pushing right into Artemis. I don't know if he's going to have the potential to kill here. Oh wait, did she not have the boar? No, there was no boar available. Never mind. That was a free kill, putting him now up to level 11 and 6,400 gold.
Mid lane, Isis doing the best she can to defend this without the numbers on her team, the amount of people and staff she needs to take. It looks like the mid camp's going to be taken out here for free. Neith is also free to roam at this point. No towers have been taken just yet. In fact, the only tower that's taken significant damage is going to be a tier 1 tower on the right side for Team Weak3n. Chonga can make sure that's pushed up all the time, and Ao Guang is having some trouble keeping up with it. We see Sobek in the left lane, going to push this one up, but going to back off. Level 7 right now. Very, very, very behind. And since he went for the very greedy Watcher's Gift Boots combo, he doesn't have any protections or sustain to his name. So he's pretty much just relying on his stat gains, which you can see it's giving him a decent amount of HP, some protections, but overall he's not as tanky as he wants to be. Look at the shred. That's almost half his HP in a single time rift. Burst damage. Sonic Boom comes out. I sold him on the ground to heal up. Sobek gets out just in time. Bakasura goes down. Half HP Athena. Good time rift. Good time stop. Gets weakened. Giga God forced to retreat, and now it looks like Zamu Lal is by himself. 2 versus 1. Time rift comes out. Athena ultimate going to be a perfect secure here. Rewind coming out just in case the board comes out. Athena's going to die. Jerbie caught out by the board. Burst damage. Volley. He goes down with a time rift from the grave.
Honestly, kind of a misplay there by Jerb. Had he rewound sooner, he would have earned himself a lot more HP. Waxing Moon goes off. As we see a Moonflower dance as well. Spirit's Tempest is going to land there onto the Neath. Nothing else will be earned from this fight. I gotta feel like Jerbie's not happy with the way that went out, but this is an important lesson here that we talk about week after week, and that's you don't focus the support.
That's right. It's been a lot of time on that Athena, and she's going to keep eating it and eating it and eating it. Especially at the same point.
I was talking about the Sobek.
Sobek was
they jumped on him.
Consequence.
They got a lot of damage. Of the
area. I mean, that time rift did half his damage in a single spell.
But then he got out.
At the same time, they moved around, and I think it was more the counter initiation that followed up. The beautiful Sonic Boom got 2 of them. They were just in the wrong position at the wrong time. Sobek was a non-consequence, easy to pick up there. They even, if he stayed there any longer, he would have been killed on accident because the amount of HP and CC protections that he has right now. And I think, I was thinking more along the lines of Athena. Athena was focused more than the Kronos, where Kronos is doing all the damage.
Well, speaking of damage, Kronos rotates over the right side to look to look to do some damage to the mid camp, but there's not there. We saw Mercury pick that one up. The left side is respawned. Athena seems to be bypassing and going over to the lane. Not really sure. Maybe she's going to Ward. Yes, Ward indeed. Neath bypasses as well. We see a chase through the jungle here. Level 8 Giga God Sobek running through. Butcher's Blades has been activated. He jumps. He's looking in a pretty bad spot here. As Zamu rotates over as well, but it's pushed out, and they don't even realize that they're going for the Gold Fury the whole time. The baits, Dry Bear, are real.
That's all they needed, just a short distraction. Bakasura are going to make them put them on the defensive and run through the jungle while Athena and Neath start the Gold Fury. Kronos walks over and gets some damage on the back end and make them clear it out a little bit faster. And now, honestly, they probably don't even know the Gold Fury was even killed unless they heard it flicker off of one of the players here. So 4,000 gold lead right now for Team Jerbie. It's looking pretty sharp. Now, that's the same situation we saw in the last match. Team Jerbie pulled about 3,000 to 4,000 gold ahead and ended up just losing the game in the end there. There's the board coming out, slowing both the Neath and the Athena, but it might not slow the Kronos here. Is going to finish him off. And now the pull, Sobek into the tornado, pulling him forward here. That Sobek's going to go down, and now it's a 3 versus 3 in the back end as Neath is coming around the corner. Very low. Yellow below gets picked off. Rewind comes out, now in a bad position. It gives him some health, but now he's in a tough spot. Time rift. Chonga ultimate hitting one person there, surprisingly enough. Circle of protection, healing out the Isis. Weak3n needs to get out. He's so low. The taunt, the burst damage, and there he goes. So it's going to be a 3 for 1.
So you might have heard me exclaim there. You might have also been thinking to yourself, how come we didn't see a Sonic Boom in that fight? Well, I'll tell you, Dry Bear, Weak3n hit the wall. On the way in, hit the side of the blue camp wall, stopping him dead, delaying his teamfight presence, ruining his entire chance of getting any pressure into that fight early, and of course getting rid of the CC as well. This will be a free 1,000 gold to add to the coffers for Jerbcraft's team, putting him up 5,400. You gotta feel bad for that one. You hate to see these kinds of things happen.
And you add more to the pie here. You look at the characters on Team Jerbie. Pretty utility based. I mean, you see CDR and heavy physical protection there on the Kronos. Now, of course, that relies heavily on the Doom Arm stacks for back-end damage to kind of bolster everything up. But Chunga is pretty much, Void Stone, you have Shoes of Focus, you have the Breastplate of Valor. Now, obviously, Bakasura is going hard damage, and he has the penetration with the attack speed to boot. Also has the damage on the Heartseeker, but, same thing for the Neath. And I think as their items start evolving now, they're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger to the point where they're winning now with just basic items, just utility and stuff like that. Burst damage there as Mercury gets absolutely vaporized. Isis ultimate comes out, not going to save her. That's just going to be it. And Sobek is forced to retreat.
That was so beautiful. They jump in there. They're burning down Kronos. He's so low. He gets the rewind. He turns it around, gets the stun. Bakasura starts laying waste into Mercury. You hear the Sonic Boom clap. And right as it's about to go off, He gets hit by the taunt, and now Sobek jumping into 3-4 people. He gets the damage done there, but not for the full charge, and the boar has been wasted, meaning they just used 2 ults as an escape there after losing a tower. A huge win there for Jerb.
An interesting play. It seems like Team Weak3n is kind of losing their resolve. They're in really strange positions. They're not really in the spot they need to be in, and sometimes they just kind of get picked off completely. Sobek was wandering aimlessly. He's warding up. He gets the Gold Fury cleared out. You can see you have a Sentry Ward there in front of the Gold Fury, making sure any wards that get placed down get countered. On the back end of the Gold Fury also has 2 traps for vision. Across the way, Fire Giant actually got countered up as well by the Sobek, and there's 1 ward in the mid lane for Team Jerbie. Just watching those rotations and any kind of transit that's going through the jungle and making sure that they know if someone's coming over the right lane or going through the mid lane there. At this point, we do have the Fire Giant available. 1 minute and 39 seconds left on the respawn for the Gold Fury. But at this point, the Gold Fury needs to go to Team Weak3n. If it goes to Jerbie, it adds more icing on the cake. But Team Weak3n needs it. Jerbie doesn't really need it at this point. They have to be able to just take it so that Weak3n doesn't get it. You look at back over to the first score.
Oh my
Thankfully,
God.
Tier 3 Hand of the Gods there for the Sobek. Ao Guang's going to go down the right lane. Their control and damage is too much.
So they get a kill onto Ao Guang. Baka's probably going to share the same fate. He's trying to get out, but there's nowhere for him to go. Weak3n finds the kill there. Reach is going to miss, but they're focusing the tank once again. Are they using too much? We'll find out, but Giga is able to escape again. Pressure over in the left side. We see another kill go down. 2 members now of Team Weak3n have been picked up. As we see, Sobek was not able to escape completely. And now, just for icing on the cake, they're not only going to get the tower, but they're also going to steal the blue buff.
Just because. Why not? It's mine. I want it. Take it.
I could use this. So Zamu gets pulled here, forced to beads. There was no threat there. That was a panic. That was a panic.
Well,
F
I mean,
key.
that's it. I mean, the tensions are high. Athena jumping in again, and now she's free to taunt whenever she wants. The time rift is available if he wants to go with a time stop. Will also keep him in place at this point. 19 minutes in this match. I mean, it's a tough spot for Weak3n to be in. They have to play team fight. They can't play picks. They can't play jungle buffs. They have to play team fight and the picks here on the left side as Mercury tries to go for the Neath. Neath ultimate point blank on top of it, popping the beads here, trying to get some damage out. Diving the tower. This is all in for him. Gets the major look. 1 more punch. Gets rooted as she dies. The tower gets the kill afterwards. And now it's a 1-for-1 trade. In fact, Artemis make your way over to left leg. Good trap, but I don't know if she should fight this even. Artemis. Chunga, Athena, Kronos, all behind her. She's going to get flanked and she has no tower to run to. I don't know why she's up here. I don't know why she went so aggressive. There's a volley. Time rip, time stop, good clear. Artemis goes down. She wanted to help the Mercury, but she was far too up on the map. Bakasura's going right after the Isis. I don't know what is going on here. The Gold Fury is available. Sobek and Isis pushing up the mid lane. Athena's going to join in on it. They're just going to start the Gold Fury.
I think that might have been a Jerb call there. He said, Baka, just go in, bait it again. Do it again. Earn us this gold. Now, Giga is available this time. He sees it. He knows it's coming, and he has the Hand of the Gods. He comes in. Jerb still gets it. Waxing Moon goes off. Giga disappears. Stun goes on to 2 people, but the damage has been done. 11,930 gold in the lead. Team Jerbcraft completely dominating.
23-9. 4 towers down versus the no towers that Weak3n has right now. Complete amount. In fact, just towers, that's 4,500 gold total. 4 towers, plus the 3 gold furies they've gotten so far. That's going to be another 4,500. So 9,000 objective basic gold. They're 12,000 gold up, so they have about 3,000 raw lead from just getting kills and clearing minions. They are far and away complete control in this match. 14,000 experience to add on top of it. Just crossed the 12,000 gold threshold. They have the item lead. They have the gold lead. They have the experience lead. They have the vision.
You see these 2 down here?
They're just going to the jungle.
She's like, let's walk over there. Sonic Boom is down. Rewind's going to force out the Spirit Ball. There goes Spirit's Tempest and Waxing Moon as well. The stun's going to go off into Ao Guang. Jerbie's actually not in a good spot here. This could turn very badly, very quickly for him. We see a lot of damage. It's going to be good. It looks like Zamu was able to grab that, and now Weak3n's going to be forced to retreat here. So Jerb does get picked off, but unfortunately, it looks like Team Weak3n suffers a casualty as well. Actually, 2. Fatalis is so strong right now. Yellow below, bringing down another kill as he picks off Giga. Now, Weak3n is still in this fight. He's still a lot of the damage. That's the thing about Mercury Driver. You can set him back, but he always catches up.
He does. And late game, the damage that he has is just, it's impossible to react to. There's certain times, and I think even if you play like actually in the mid lane with initiation, Boxer under tower, right, taunt comes out here, Bog's going to jump out, Athena's going to take a little bit of the damage that's coming out here. Good dash through there, just make sure to get some blocks off. The tower's on top of her now. The body block! Athena's caught under tower. They might get a kill here. In fact, they are going to get this one. And Athena gets completely outplayed, and she used her dash.
I'm not really sure why she dashed
to go sideways
inside the tower range. Maybe she was nervous, trying to find a juke here. But look at Chang'e now. These two obviously have played together before. Waxing Moon's going to off. There's nowhere for her to go. Look at that double fling, another pick.
And that's exactly what they need. They get Athena, they get Chang'e. It's not going to change the fact they're still currently sitting 9,600 gold behind. But 9,600 gold behind is better than 12,000 gold behind. So they're going to drop it down here.
How do you know
they
that?
need to keep going. I know it empirically. The Gold Fury is not available currently. It's about 2 minutes and 27 seconds out. The Fire Giant is available. The items are being completed, and they need to keep playing this way. Make the good plays, but make the safe plays. Don't die of anything. Don't chase kills. Wait for the initiation to present itself and take it, and don't get greedy.
Look at these guys. Speaking of greed, once again, they're going for it. Defender of Olympus has been used already to get Athena back into this fight. So not much loss. Ooh, smart play to get that out of there. Spirit Tempest is going to hit, but that was a wasted ult there. Doesn't do enough damage to a character as tanky and as strong as Athena, especially when she's level 15 at this point. So now she just has free pressure against his Ao Weak3n taking a lot of damage here. I don't think he's getting out of there. Baka has puked all over the floor, made a giant mess, and not to mention has ruined some HP bars in the process. Zamu trying to get something done here. He's super low. Bakasura just destroying people, but he does get picked up. Looks like Yellow Below will get picked up from Gordloth. So, now he gets picked up as well, or rather Gwendorth. And now Insane Turbo, a character we haven't really seen too much of, the Ao will get grabbed as well. The Tornado's not going to have enough damage. Deicide coming out for Team Jerb for just one.
They need to do something here. They need to do something with this. They're actually going to use the Chang'e to tank the mid tower. A few basic guys can do it. That's another 1,500 gold on the back end. The right side Phoenix is available. Need is split pushing the left lane as well, so they could possibly get another 1,500 gold plus a Phoenix, and they're going to go directly for that. Very low on HP. Lord Mercury's coming up in about 4 seconds. He has his ultimate available. He can possibly get an Athena kill, maybe double, but has to be careful how he does it. Soapik is up already. Do they have the distance? Are they going to go for it? Mercury's on his way. Does he have the ultimate prime? He does indeed. Look for the Sonic Boom to come through. Is he going to go for it is the question. There goes it. Going right into Jerbie on the backside. Rewind comes out immediately, but he didn't lose that much HP in the process, so he didn't regain much when he did rewind, but he did get the distance. Athena very low here. Mercury dropping very low to minions, and Athena, there goes the Chronos jumping in. Athena fearlessly jumping in on top of the Mercury. Spirit Ball not going to land as Jerbie sidesteps it. Wingust doing some damage, but certainly not enough. A silence as well. Does Isis have an ultimate? She does, but what can she really do with it? Mercury running upwards as Baka's doing movement speed right next to him.
So, Neith still hasn't joined the fight. You can see she was forced out after taking the tier 2. I don't understand where Jerbie went in that fight. Weak3n jumps in, he finds a way out, and then he runs in the most awkward direction to try to ensure that he stays out safely. Then decides afterwards, after he realizes there's no threat, to go back in. Too little too late. Weak3n manages to escape what should have been certain death, but still Team Jerbie earning multiple objectives. 2 towers and a Phoenix puts them back up to 15,000 gold in the lead.
Absolutely dominating. You know, Team Weak3n got an inch.
Right.
They got a couple picks. They pull the lead back down, and then all of a sudden Team Jerbie takes about a yard. So it's not perfect here for Team Weak3n, and they need to really start pulling things together, not getting so greedy, just looking for the small things that add up over time. Weak3n's going to start up the Gold Fury. Jerbie's going to start up the Gold Fury here as Weak3n tries to make their way over. Not at all. They're just doing blue buff on the right side. Of course, they don't have vision of this. They have vision behind it, but not of it exactly. So they're going to let this one go for free. Another 1,500 gold there for Team Jerbie. 16,000 gold in the lead, absolutely dominating. Here's Baka in the mid lane, possibly getting grabbed up. That Athena ultimate is just used so quickly.
It's used for teleportation, it seems, more than it is for like damage or control.
Travel. Skytrain.
And it's smart. Yeah, it is the Skytrain. So they're cleaning this up. They're looking towards the Fire Giant. This is going to be Weak3n's chance to put himself back in the game. Shield Wall 1, getting the hit off. It looks like Squall's getting pressured as well. Fire Giant's already super low. Where's the Athena? She's not in the right spot. It could be stolen. Oh my god, Weak3n has taken the Fire Giant, but he does go down as the captain gets removed. A Yellow Below goes down. They find Insane. He's trying his best to stay alive here, juking all over the place. Insane Turbo barely managing to stay alive as well. Only one person hit. Insane goes down. Jerbie goes down. This is the turnaround right here as they're finding kill after kill after kill. And we do find one getting chased here. Chang'e not in the correct spot ever. We see a Neath ult coming through as well. They might want to chase this. Great charge prey. I don't know if she's going to be able to catch there. Both moves have been used. They will be able to escape. It looks to me that we got a 3-for-3 engage there, but Weak3n's team was able to steal the money, steal the buff.
They got the buff, and then it's not, I mean, you can look at this two different directions. Number one, they got the Fire Giant buff, they got the damage, they got the regeneration. You can also look at the fact that they delayed the game. They basically took the Fire Giant buff away from Jerbie, who would have been able to end the game with it, and slow the game down to give itself time to recover. Now, the thing about having a lead is if you keep giving the enemy time, eventually, no matter how far behind they are, they'll get all their items. And at a certain point, regardless of the gold lead, if everyone's full build, everyone's full build. There's no difference. They're going to be able to come back and get those team fights. And that's what Team Weak3n is looking for. They want to have the ability to waste time, turtle up, and get a victory or coming out. And that's the big thing, is they want to be able to come back into this game before it ends. And that window is closing.
Right. I mean, 14,000 gold. The window, I don't know if it's closing or if it's already been shut and they're trying to pry it open with a crowbar. But this is a good chance for them to earn those stripes here. Insanes has completely overpushed. Looks like Gwyn's just barely going to get out. Spirit Ball's going to be good. Halvir is pushing as far as he can. We're seeing a lot of damage come through as Master Zebra goes down. And take a look, man. There is no Waxing Moon. Jerb's going to have a stop time. It's going to hit two, including Giga, who is pushed down very far. Insane Turbo gets found. And look at this. Insanes is going to get ready to jump back in. Artemis coming back. Bakasura taking the long route here, looking for Weak3n, more than likely going to jump in there, and he's getting ready to get something done here. Does he have the potential? He's just taking damage. He chose the wrong target. He could have picked up Isis for free there, but Weak3n with the real baits going forward. And look at Insanes with the body block, trying to get something. There's the pull. Volley's not going to be good enough. Boar's already on cooldown. That's a double kill. Phoenix gets absolutely decimated. Then they can turn their attentions either right onto Weak3n and try to burn it. It looks like they're going to go for it, Dry Bear. They're going to try to end it right now.
No one's going to spawn anytime. It's just Mercury right now. I don't think they can do anything about this. This is probably going to be the game. Into the well goes Bakasura, who aegises to buy time and jumps out. Drops very, very low, but the Minotaur falls. Team Weak3n will lose this round. Team Jerbie takes a 2-1 victory in the grand finals for first place.
That's GG, guys. The tournament is over. Jerbie has stepped in with divine intervention.
He certainly has. His Team Weak3n tried to get into it, but they certainly could. The whole point here, Team Pizza, they're going to take it.
That's Pizza? Oh, yeah, that's right. I called that
2-1. So at this point, look at the numbers. We're going to see Artemis dropping 15,000 damage, 19,000 there on Mercury, and 22,000 on Isis. But look at the 32,000 damage dealt there by Kronos. 15, 4, and 16. Jerbie proving himself today to be a very, very strong player in the, I guess, the unacquired sector of the Smite competitive scene. Right now, just taking it all. I mean, number one, he came out, and the credit goes to his team, too. Yellow below, 10, 6, and 8, dropping everything. Halvir, 5, 2, and 16, with 8,700 healing done. We see Athena, 4, 5, and 19, number one assist, getting great taunts. I mean, Master Zebra's underneath. Didn't really get that chance to fight because everything was just absolutely falling in their favor.
That's right. But, I mean, Bakasura's early control, unbelievable plays going around, just picking people off one by one, finding great spots. He earned himself a 2-1-1 score very early on where Weak3n was sitting 0-1-1. And now, I mean, as we got closer to the end of the game, Weak3n started catching up. You know, he got to level 20 before a lot of other people. The damage that Mercury can put out is so outrageous, but Jerbie just started spiraling.
That's absolutely right. And that's the thing that, Game 2 was obviously more picks than anything. Team Jerbie has been outplaying Team Weak3n in a lot of situations. But, you look at Game 1 and Game 3, and that's indicative of that. But the Game 2, they counterpicked the hell. They played perfectly and forced Jerbie into a play that he may not be comfortable with, and indeed he was not. We saw that right. Chang'e was not successful. Even the Spectator clan couldn't handle it and just absolutely closed out, just didn't want to deal with any of it. And so we're coming into Game 3. Team Jerbie picks what they want to pick. In fact, the hell gets banned out again. But it just works so well with that counter pick that he had there. And across the way, a pretty nondescript build. I mean, you have Isis, Mercury, Al Guang, Artemis and Sobek, not a whole lot of synergy. They have the damage, but it doesn't seem like everything fits together. Isis and Ao Guang, not really fitting together at all, actually. And Mercury bringing it together, but in the early stage, Weak3n just got weakened. I mean, they jumped to the jungle, they got the kills, dropped the pot, and then it just... When you're playing the catch-up game with Mercury, you can do it, but it takes too long sometimes, and Team Jerbie just was not letting them have anything.
What is insane to me is that we have Zamulal. I think that's a gold-ranked player. Actually, I can check that. He is, I'm pretty sure, a gold-ranked player, and Weak3n, who I'm pretty sure is also gold, working together with high-level strategies. And Jerb led a team of people whose names I've never heard before into a very convincing victory.
They certainly have. They've absolutely jumped on top of this and proven themselves. I mean, obviously, every player that played today just conquered every opportunity that they had. And sometimes they weren't given the best opportunity. Sometimes they had to give away kills or Gold Furies or Fire Giants. If Bacchus jumps in and steals your Gold Fury, what are you going to do? But, overall, it seems to work out so well. And I think a lot of credit here goes to Team Jerbie. Each individual player played so well. And they deserve first place with their 4,000 gem prize for the team. Now, of course, if you're joining us today, this is the Divine Intervention Tournament. We're at the close now. The finals have been completed. First place goes to Team Jerbie. Second place goes to Team Weak3n. Don't have any confirmation on the consolation match at this point, but 4,000 gems in first place, 2,000 gems to second place.
Right.
And, of course, we gave away T-shirts today, gems, God packs, but we're going away from the pure focus. This is for charity. All this was for fun.
I had no fun.
You had no fun?
No fun.
Do you know what fun is?
I did, but I changed or rather, I didn't, but I changed the meaning anyways to deal with Kelly's nonsense.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering, we did do a recap here on the Reddit. I'm going to post a link up for you in chat if you want to go ahead and check that out and give it your love and read it out. We just want to thank everybody that came out today. Number one, we want to thank our sponsors, High Res Studios. Of course, we are here today in the studio broadcasting
oh my God,
live.
This isn't my house at all.
Origin PC for sponsoring us. Steel Series, of course, we still have to do the raffle for the Steel Series gear for those. It's going to be for those that have donated, not just the people that are here today. So that's going to be something that you'll be hearing about in the coming time. We also want to thank everyone for coming out today and watching the tournament, supporting us, and being around because it was a lot of fun. We'd love to do this again. It's a fantastic opportunity to help charity, to help people that are suffering, be very generous and caring, but also the ability to play the game, have people come out and play with their favorite community members. People want to jump on, obviously if you donate directly,
I think that's honestly the most fun. We actually had a few tweets come through thanking the tournament organizers and everyone else for getting them involved with some of the pro players.
Right.
One guy said, I lost round one, still one of the most fun days I've had in Smite.
Right.
And I think that's fantastic. So major shout outs to all the team captains who, sacrificed their Wednesday, stayed home from work or stayed home from school. I know Lionheart took the day off today.
He certainly did. Octane Pro took a half day at work to come out and play, and it was worth it. You meet a lot of people that are fans of you. With the opportunity to donate directly to the person you want to play with, you have a team of people that are your fans. They love you, they want to be with you, want to play a game with you. So there's always that relationship that's there standing, and I've already gotten numerous messages of people that really enjoyed the event and they want us to do it again. So that is something to think about in the future. We also want to go ahead and just thank everybody. I mean, obviously, it looks like the Steel Series will be done later, so those of you who did donate, you'll be able to check out the information. If you are a winner for the Steel Series gear, which we have 4 prizes, the headset, the mouse, the keyboard, and the mouse pad, you will be notified. So make sure if you are joining here, you check your emails for the results of that.
Someone won the mouse pad already. Someone won that. That's already taken.
Your face is